Hmm? There's one person here. Why does that keep... 2 people. I'm trying to see your chat. Can someone say hello so I can see if I can see it? Your chat. The fuck? Oh, there I can see your chat. Hello. There was 32 people waiting. I should probably sort this out. Why is it doing that? Boomerang tech stuff. No, it ain't me. It's the app. It was messed up for some reason. Let me just message it, all the people waiting. Hello, Tom. This is embarrassing. I'm just telling everyone to leave and then come back. I have trouble with this every time. It's your second schedule. I know. Hello, idiot with ideas. I nearly took that name. Yep, I embarrassed myself. Hello, Chimera. Alright, so we got 37 people. Hello, everyone. Hello. God, it's really warm. Hello, Tony. Hello, Mimi. And we're going to be drawing today. Hello, Insomniac. Hello, Fredmina. Hello, Paul. Hello. Oh, can I not move this down? I can't move the chat down. Hello, Jacob. Am I coming through clear? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, I guess, Toddler Dragons. Builded a dumb shucking. I'm the smartest person you know. Where's the camera there? Bad picture. Yeah, I always get bad pictures. My internet is terrible. I did say last time I was going to get good internet, but I haven't done it yet. Or should I just get rid of the little mini pixely face up here? Is it that bad? Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like my junk, Tanner. Okay. Yeah, stop buying internet from a bloke down the boozer. Yeah, but it was in a nice box. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pixel art, to be honest with you. This is kind of related to the latest episode that's coming out about getting ideas, how to be creative. I couldn't think of what to do an episode about, so I just basically did it about being creative. How you can be creative. Oh, stay away from Katie. She's currently suffering from COVID. I'm sure you sent me some Lego in a COVID test box, Katie. Ahoy, AU. That seems quite delayed. Move my face out of the way. Let's just move the pens out of the way, actually. Let's move that over here. Yeah, you did, Katie. They're not being nicer to me, Maverick. They're not. But, you know, creeps me out when they're nice to me, so I don't want them to be nice. Yep, it's very pixelated. I got really bad internet. But if you can hear me, okay, what was I doing? I was going to rub this out. A little test squiggle. You know what? Like, I have the chat here, and this is where the pens are. That's a pain. Is that the right one? Yeah. Thank you, Wolf Dog. I love your work too, I think. Unless you work for the internet company. I think pixelated is for the best. Well, that's all you're going to get. I can get better picture if I do 4G through my... What? You know what? I don't know. If I do it, it might disconnect. Do you want me to try something? I could try and connect it to my phone, 4G, but then I might disconnect the stream. And you know how I am with disconnecting streams all of a sudden. So, I mean, do you want me to do it? Picture is fine. It's just my face. Yeah, my face is a bit square. Alright, so basically, some Doodlebot sheet, right? So I have no ideas what I'm drawing. I'm just going to fill this whole page up with bots. It's my way of coming up with ideas for builds. So as long as they, you know, they're all going to be robots, but they're all slightly different in some way, and I can take bits from others, and you know, basically it's just a sheet. So I want to fill every single square with one of these bots. That's it. Oh God! Can anything else go wrong? There we go. That shouldn't fall over again. So let's just doodle some bots. I mean, literally doodle with a pen rather than junk. Pixelated Bill is the best Bill, let's be honest. Yeah, that's fine. Can't believe she's a mod. So did anyone watch the podcast I did with Tinu? Anyone watch that? Let's think, what should I draw here? Let's have let's just go for a round head again. Nope, it was deleted. What do you mean it was deleted? What do you mean it was deleted? Better not have been deleted. I don't think it was deleted. Was it deleted? Does anyone know? A live stream bot. Yep, that's not a bad idea. Those farting noises. It's probably my squeaky chair. I mean, I do fart a lot, but I'm not during a stream. I'm professional. Alright, so I've started with a round head. Go if you haven't watched that stream, the podcast. Go and watch it. It was fun. And Tinu deserves more subs. He's got such a good channel. He's like, if you like me or Craftsman, then go and watch Tinu. He does the same sort of stuff. Now, Go and watch him. I didn't train in drawing. I mean, I've drawn my whole life. If that's what you mean. But no, I haven't had any training. Oh God, it's hard to draw. It's like a drawing on an easel with my note up like this. See, now these bots don't have to be good. They're just kind of random. Whoops. Wrong rubber. That's a terrible thing to say. We don't like you. Why would compare him to you? Whatever. I guess, all right, fine. It's a horrible thing for me to say, but just go. He's better than me then. Go watch Tinu and sub to him. Hey, Bill, go, my man. Draw the sheet out of this. I'm trying. It's actually quite hard to draw like at this upright. I got the note upright on the desk. It's like drawing on an easel, and I've always hated easels. I don't understand how people can draw on an easel. You want some, do you, Dolph Watsit? I think Fifth Element was a big influence on me, Katie. I loved Fifth Element. I love Mobius. I mean, it's all kind of like Mobius's designs, wasn't it? Oh, what's that? Why is he just drawing a big circle on his face? You're supposed to have your arm fully extended. Who draws that? Hello, CC. Who has their arms fully extended when drawing? Twats. Wankers. That's who. Old people that like to just sit on a hill and paint the same picture every fucking day of their life. Them. Old wankers. People, old wankers can probably hear me through the roof. It's a very thin roof. My neighbours are probably listening right now. They're not wankers, they're old, but Hello, inhaler. Take your cap blocks off. I honestly don't know what I'm drawing. My wife could give birth any second. I've got that in the back of my head constantly. It's true, she could. I better listen out for her, I think. So the latest episode, I'm just finishing up. Yeah, Bubba number 2. I don't know, I was thinking maybe a t-shirt design, with like a grid of all of these bots on a t-shirt maybe. And then like this square down the bottom here can be Bill making stuff. Oh, you're my biggest fan from the Philippines. Have you not heard of small case letters in the Philippines? I mean, if you haven't, I'm really sorry. That was quite offensive of me. But, hello, Philippines. Is your name Philip? That would be good. That is true, Michael. It's really far away. He probably does have to shout. I've got 75 people watching me. All 75 people of you. Oh, that sounded terrible. All 75 people send me a cent and I'll get 75 cents. I didn't think that one through. I should have thought that one through, shouldn't I? So in the latest, does anyone want to know what's in the latest video? I've been working on it. It's kind of a bit of a, it was another, I don't know, it was a lot of work again. Yeah, 50p. Everyone tell me 50p. I'm shilling. Billing is shilling. I got 2 kids to feed. What happened to the third? Ah, shit, man, you got me. So I'll do a Total Recall reference, even though I got 5 kids to feed. What happened to the 6th? Ah, shit, man. Don't worry about me. Don't worry. I'll just carry on doing this terrible impression. Hello, Brazil. I've got a few people from Brazil that like my stuff. Second channel, Bill Shield stuff. I do Shield stuff. I think it's where I'm from. Like, you try and get whatever you can. But, I appreciate every single penny that I don't get. Thank you very much, Inhaler Guy. So, Alexander, the drawing isn't really of anything. I'm just going to fill a page up with... kind of spending too much time on that arm, really. I just need to kind of be a bit more sketchy. I'm just filling this page up with bots, and it's a way of me getting ideas for, future builds. And I talk about that in my latest episode. My latest episode's about, how to develop ideas. Is that interesting? Probably not. I mean, I do a lot of weird sound effects and hello, Demon Mitten Hands. I do a lot of weird sound effects and all that again, but a bot with a tree growing. That's not a bad idea. I quite like that idea. A bot with a tree growing out of it. Reminds me a bit like Laputa. I know they haven't got trees growing out of them, but pretty much. And I can't touch anything Ghibli because that's Studson's territory, It's like I've got a real delay on this pen. This digital pen, for some reason. It's really affecting my drawing skills. Yep, I've gone for that mosaic because, I live in the 90s. No, but it isn't you. It's my internet is terrible. Any pictures come out mosaic. I'm surprised the videos I upload don't come out all mosaic, to be honest. I really should have done this on another layer because it's not dialed up, but it's not far off. Might as well be. Thank you very much, Toddler Dragons. Hey Bill, I found a nice money maker for you. The vid just crashed and I had to reload. The ad came on again at the beginning, just crashed the feed every 5 minutes. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Thank you, Lazy Gadgets. 96 watching. 96 watching. That's crazy. My subs have gone up lately. That scratch building video did pretty well for some reason. You pray for my safety always. That sounds like a threat, Inhaler Guy. How are you, Sir Bill? I pray for your safety always. It sounds like you're threatening me. Is there some Filipino men coming to hurt me? Philip? This is a weird bot, right? But the whole point is I don't really know what I'm drawing until I draw it. So I'll talk about it in my video. Stay safe. This is a threat, yeah. Did someone give me a downvote? Oh god. Well. You better be safe or else bad things could happen. Why is everyone threatening me now? Anyway, I'll take you on. I'll take all of Not all of not at the same time. One on one. Did you not see that podcast with Tinu? We're a couple of tough guys. Yeah, I haven't really thought through this giant hat on his head. But, you know, it's interesting and it's a design. Maybe it's like a... Watch your kids. Now, Molten Mini, I think might need a ban for that. You might need timeout, Anastasia. Telling me to watch my kids. Took it too far, mate. Took it too fucking far, didn't ya? Took it too far. Yeah, it's a Wi-Fi hat. We'll put the signal on there. Yep, good. Yep, bring the kids into it. I've only got one kid at the moment, but you know what I mean. Took it too far, mate. Took it too bloody far, didn't you? Don't bring more bloody kids into it. Or is that in Bruges, isn't it? Right, I'm moving on to the next one. See, these guys look pretty good, but then I did draw them sitting down comfortably somewhere. When I get the accent. See, these ones look pretty cool. Is it a hat? It could be all three of those things, Katie. I don't know. I don't really know. The whole point is that it's yeah, it's kind of random. And I'm just coming up with ideas. Like I like the idea of a giant back on someone, but not like this, not where it looks like a big giant hairdo. Such a delay. What could be a water tank, maybe. Or maybe it's just, you know, a robot, you know, some robot thing asked, what do you want? How do you want to look? And he said, I just want this big metal hat. And I can keep things in there. And then they did that, you know, because the robot god. Yeah, Robot Marge Simpson. All right, let's stop it. Look, it's not the point. The point is, I'm just doodling and trying to come up with ideas for builds, okay? Stop judging me. Stop threatening me. Stop judging me. I didn't plan for that big head. It does look like Spaceballs. I think we're definitely going to move on. So I can do the outline line later. So I'll probably just delete that one. That one is pretty shit. But then it kind of takes away the point of a like a doodle board, doesn't it? Okay, next one. Let's go over here. Let's get away from the robot Marge Simpson. That's where the pilot lives. For gerbil, yeah. See? Nick, CC Minis, he knows. So, I actually did this. Let me show you. Oh, you won't be able to see. It's so pixelated. Massive Swede. I think there's some Swedes in the audience. Let's do a... I'm not doing another head again. That's not a massive head, okay? Don't worry. It might be. Do you know what? I'm using the wrong tool. I should be using pencil. Where is the pencil? Now, each one of these bots should be on a separate. It's not gonna. It's I took a little bit of an idea from the last drawing and I've moved it over to the next one. That's how it works. Okay, Jasmine, don't talk to me about my creative process, all right? This has gone to my head already. I've got 27, nearly 27,000 subs, and it's gone straight to my head. You hear me? Now that's a really big fat pencil. I don't want a big fat pencil. Assemble the sweets. Can you make inhaler bot, please? It is dumb luck, but I have to I made an episode about the creative process, so I have to kind of pretend there's something there. It's not just pure genius. There is, I do attempt something. There is a process that maybe you can try and replicate. But with a mask with lots of hoses. 3 a.m. Yeah, you said, Bill. What? Jasmine, he is such a poser. Oh, I did not. I'm making them up. I honestly am making them up as I go along. I did not practice these, but this will make sense in my new video. If I probably could have finished it tonight, but I thought I'd come on here and talk to you lot. So more for me. I just burped on camera. I'm sorry. That was disgusting. Actually, you probably wouldn't have noticed. It's so pixelated. So I think I'm going to just sketch them with the pencil tool on the video because I can't actually ink them very well. And oh, I'd like to see that Ninetale, your model from the ground up. I'd like to see that. Okay, crashed again. Crappy Wi-Fi at home, but 2 ads like that, $0.50. Oh, there you go, $0.50. Poor air quality. Another robot with bad posture. Robots don't need good posture. They just replace their back, I guess. Cajun is here. Hello, Cajun Craft Astrophy. Tinu, popping in for a quick hello and some genius tips. There's no genius tips here, Tinu. You've spoken to me. I'm a bit of a moron, to be honest. I was listening to the podcast. I really enjoyed the podcast, but I do sound like an idiot sometimes. I'm not very articulate. Some of the points I'm trying to get across just don't come across. Did everyone else think I sound like an idiot? Because I did, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny, and everyone should go and watch it straight after the stream. Yeah, I say that quite a lot too. I mean, I'll be happy to do another podcast, Tina. I'm trying to get some of my friends to, maybe. Are you looking for other people to do podcasts with? I can contact some people, see if they want to do it. Some people with more subs. Is that yes to more people or yes to me? Yeah, I'll see if I can. I'm trying to see if I can get some friends to do it. I'm sure Nick at CC Minis would do it. He's a funny guy. Don't tell him I said that. More subs, more eloquence. Just more. Yeah, see that? Tinu? CC Minis there, Nick. He's a nice guy. He'll do it. Yeah, I can speak to Studson maybe. You can provide 3 to 4 subs. That's, I don't know if, did you get any? So Tino, I shared the video and all that. And did you get any new subs from it or not really? Oh, you got some, just some. Yeah, I thought you get more. It never works out the way it's going to work. Like I've shouted out Nick a few times. He didn't get as many as I thought. I mean, you Paul Studson just to be here. Well, after his moving castle video, it's all downhill from there, isn't it? So yeah, Studson. I might ask Studson. Scratch bashing. He may do it. I was talking to him just before the stream. He might even be on here somewhere. He likes to lurk. He does. You're welcome, Nick. Deserved. I don't. It really annoys me how some channels just don't get the subs. I don't know why. Because I watch a lot of crap channels that get loads of subs for some reason. And then the people that deserve them don't. Yeah, Gert, nice guy as well. He might do it. Okay, there's another bot there. I'll link him later. This guy over here, I'm going to rub out because he's absolute shit. And it kind of goes against the point of a doodle page for me to rub him out, but I really, messed this one up. The real thing they crafted was French. Yeah. I wish I could actually meet some of my friends in person. Oh, I got like a little story to tell you lot about. Tried to make some friends in my town. I told you, yeah, Knob would probably do it as well. Anyway, I'll tell you the story. So I live in a little town. I used to live in London, and I had all my friends around me, and I used to have active friends and all sorts of friends out there. And then we moved to Worthing, and let's get this light out my face. It's a bit bright. We moved to Worthing, which is on the south coast of England, and it's like a place where you go to die. I mean, it's not far from Brighton. It's not far. It's down the road from Brighton, but it's basically like a town full of old people. And I need some friends. I'm going to say it. I need some friends around here. So I looked up on Facebook, and there was this 40k group on Tuesdays. Now I don't really play 40k. I used to when I was a kid, and I'm just kind of interested in the terrain and the model making side, and I would like to play some games. But I thought I might meet some like-minded people. Hello, Mum, Tony. So I went there all on my own to this workman's club. It was upstairs. The pints were cheap, so that was good. And yeah, just they all knew each other, and I kind of had to force myself upon everyone. Hello, my name's Bill. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. And I'm the one chatting to everyone. No one's really approaching me, and it was so fucking awkward. And they got all the terrain out. There was 2 games going on. No, we weren't really gelling anyway. So they pulled all the terrain out on the table, and they pulled out the models. And the terrain was, they didn't make any terrain. It wasn't painted. The models wasn't painted. The models were all grey and unpainted. And I was just like, have some respect, have some self-respect. There wasn't a creative bone amongst them. I think they were just like the mathematician Warhammer 40k crowd. You know, they just want to win. They didn't look immersed in the game. They didn't look like they were having fun. Yeah, they weren't hobbyists. They were just people that played 40k. And they only played 40k. I was like, do you play Gaslands? You know, I can make some Gasland cards. I can bring some terrain down. No, just 40k, really. Did I say that out loud to them? No, I had to really kind of laugh at their really shit jokes. They didn't have a personality or anything. They might be watching now. They could be. I'm never going to see them again, so it's fine. You get into a Sigma group, higher percentage of hobbyists there. I heard that Mordheim and things like that. In the guy, take caps off. Come to my local bill. We have a 24-hour. It's only 20. I would definitely come to New Zealand. You pay for my flight, I'll come over there. I was watching Zorpazorp's New Zealand trek video earlier, just because I quite like Zorpazorp. He's a charismatic host. He gave me like a shout out in a video. I don't know if he got me any subs. Probably. Anyway, yeah. So I tried to make some friends and it failed. So I give up. That's it. That's the end of my story. I kept talking about terrain. I kept talking about like, oh, and do you watch any YouTube channels? Because I've got a YouTube channel about terrain making. And I'm like, no. If I do, I watch documentaries about history. I'm like, yeah, well, that's nice. But you are into this hobby, right? Do you not like look at any like Midwinter Minis or something like that? I know that guy. I've spoke to him. Like, no, not really. That's all I had. That's all I had. I'm literally bidding no mates yet. Thanks, Mum. And yeah, and then my wife messaged me. She kept checking, like seeing if I was all right. And I was trying to. I haven't used Uber in a while, and I had to update the app, and I was trying to do it secretly so they couldn't see that I was trying to update my Uber app. Because they were still chatting to me from time to time, but all about like, who wants to roll a 6? And then he rolled a 6, and then he, you know, all that. I'm like, yeah, you rolled a dice, and yeah, I'm making you sad. Good. Yeah, I mean, I guess they play it for a reason. That sounds really bad. Like, I love all the lore and I love all that stuff. I want to play tabletop games, but I don't have to be a right arsehole to play them, do I? I don't have to be. Not that they're arseholes, they're just socially inept. So I was just reading that comment about boogers. Where am I? I live near Brighton, south of England. I've made friends with you, didn't I, Tina? Look, I was like Prince of Charm. I was charming, Prince Charming. I was. No, not that's the bad analogy. I was laughing at all their crappy jokes. I was really doing like fake laughs at jokes when he, oh, and then I killed his Iron Warrior. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, and I was just like, I was, yeah, I bet that was of it. I wish I could have saw his face. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, maybe next time, maybe. Yeah, I was doing all that, pandering to him. No, didn't work. Some of them looked at me like I was a fucking nuisance. I'm just standing there asking about the game, and I think I was distracting them from the game. Is my twin brother an actor on the show Humans? Now, my twin brother is a Twitch streamer who looks just like me. Sort of like me. Anyway, that's my story about making friends. I'll update you next time when I try and make some more friends somewhere else. In fact, there is a film club in this town. And I went to the local cinema. The local cinema was really cool. So I might try and make some friends at a film club. Because, that's my other interest. Right. Inhaler guy, if you do caps again, I'm gonna get my mod on you. She doesn't, she don't take any shit. Yes, South Coast really is God's waiting room. Yeah, but Brighton isn't, is it? There's a local games group for local people. They have no trouble there. Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, come on, look how cool I am. I'm so cool. I got a YouTube channel. But they don't even watch YouTube, so then it was kind of redundant. I said like, oh, I could get you some printer resin if you like, because he was talking about a 3D printer. Like, I've got connections at Elegoo. I can probably get you some printer. I was doing everything to try and kind of like win them over, and like, I've got some terrain. I can bring some terrain down. I've got some, I showed you some pictures on Instagram, and they liked it. And is it me? Is it me? Anyway. Hello, Omar. For others' sake. Stay indoors for others' sake. Okay. I mean, I need to get out sometimes. Are you saying a middle-aged man in Brighton can't make friends? You should try North Cornwall. I don't. Evening. This is my twin brother, Anatomical Bum. He's just appeared. I can make friends. Normally in London, wherever I went, I can make friends. Just here. I am usually talking about how shit the town is, how old everyone is, and I mean, did you not just want to move to London or something? I was just telling them how shit it was. So, but you're not in London. That's the issue. Yeah, I'm not anymore. No, it's easy to make friends in London because there's so many different types of people. Lincolnshire, still a challenge. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be another group here somewhere. There's got to be something else, and then we can meet them in the street and have like a big street warriors kind of fight with them, the 40k mathematicians. Oh, thank you very much, Omar. Tina and Bill, I love your crossover stuff. Thanks. That's all Craftsman, really. He kind of just emailed me out the blue. Yeah, Anatomical Bomb is my twin brother. Go to the library and set one up. I'm too busy doing a YouTube channel, Tell. I can't. What ho, old chap? In my latest video, by the way, I've got like a little special tour around the pound shop. Just, for all the Americans that like to see what our pound shops look like. And it's art. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Jasmine would do what with friends? It's quality, not quantity. Yeah, everyone who has one friend says that. No, but I agree. I'm only joking. It's true. It is quality. I mean, I had a lot of friends in London, but there was only a couple that I actually liked. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of friends, but I'd only like one or two of them, and I just kind of tolerate the rest of them. How much scrap would a scrapbook be made out of if it was a depiction of... I don't bloody know, Lou. Don't ask stupid questions like that. You guys are my real friends. We got your back. Does anyone live near Brighton and you have a personality? Anyone? I think Miniature Hobbyist doesn't live too far away from me. But you live in Germany. Well, that's useful. Jean, whatever. And a personality. That's right, Alexander. There has to be a personality. About 2 hours away, Tell. But that's not too far. You should come down to Brighton, Tell. We can go out for a drink. And Jasmine, we should do a Patreon meetup. We should all, you know what? Everyone in chat, not all 90 of you right now, should join my Patreon. And then we can have a big patron meetup. Yeah, just go and join my Patreon. Link down below. You don't drink, Tell? Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, I'll just drink and you can just watch me fall to pieces. You don't drink either. What the fuck? What's wrong with you people? Plug, that's right. That's right. You can get chocolate milk, I guess. But are you a nuisance, Bill? Yep, I'm a nuisance. I already have your money. Well, I wasn't talking to you then, Tom. You're welcome to the Patreon meetup. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to pay for a plane ticket, Ninetail, I'd probably fly over there. I've got more fans in America, I think, than over here. How do you recommend making money for the meetup, Bill? Are you a good-looking person? I don't know. Go to your job, get some overtime, something. Hello, Sarah. You live in Iowa. I've been to Iowa once. I've been to Chicago before. We have pizza and crime. I got the impression you had crime when I was there. I never had any pizza in Chicago though. I'll look you up in the South Coast Sussex Kent model shows. Ever come back after the plague? Well, I'm going to that. There's one. What's it called? You know what it's called. The one that's in the Excel Center that you said you go to. You used to go to. I've been to Sweden. Yep. Salute. That's it. Salute Miniature Fair, whatever it is. I'm going to go to that. So if anyone's going to that, this is getting desperate. Well, I'm desperate. I never go up north. I try not to. No, I've been up north a few times. I quite like it, but I never really have a reason to go up there. I've been to South Africa as well. Salute. Yeah, so if anyone's going to Salute, let me know. I might be going there. I don't know if Dan, are you going to go there as well? Dan is Anatomical Bomb. Salute is like a miniature tabletop gaming thing, I think. I don't know. I'm not really sure what it is. But I'm going to it anyway. It's Salute at the Excel Centre, London. I spent all day drawing these things in my book for the video. So I'm kind of out of ideas. Yeah, Tabletop Miniatures Convention. Massive market. Well, that's fine. So if anyone wants to go there and meet up with me, then we can just skip the convention and go to a pub. But Tel doesn't drink. Shouldn't shame you for not drinking. Thank you very much, Christoph. Just discovered it today. Do you like my editing here? Do you like how I've edited this live stream? What does CC Mini say? We have 2 lions, but they're made of bronze. I don't think they count. You'll come. Danny will come. I've kind of done like a praying mantis one now. It looks a bit like a Metroid baddie. So when I start drawing, I stop talking. So there's a button down below. You can donate some money to me if you like, to help me pay for my new kid coming up. I gotta plug it from time to time. I've gotta, otherwise people forget and they just like just drink that free entertainment. You just drink it up, and I've released it all, and you've just drunk it straight up without paying the bill. There isn't a bill. There's I've got a second kid coming. Yeah, I am using Sketchbook, Omar. Or you can buy me something off the wish list, or you can go on Patreon. There, I did it. Bill Shilling stuff. Baron Ryan de Rop kind of coined that phrase. It's true. Yep. I knew you would make a comment if I didn't put quotation marks around the entertainment bit. So, are you still there, Tinu? Do people buy stuff off your wish list? Yep, they do. Well, they used to. They haven't bought me anything off there for quite a while. No one likes me anymore. Hint, hint. But yeah, they used to buy me stuff off there all the time. A lot of the stuff I use in the episodes is from that list. You should set one up. It's easy to do. You'll find that some people just want to buy you things because they're nice and they want to support you. Sometimes it's better to buy something than send money. Oh yeah, and tell baby stuff. Yeah, I haven't got the baby wish list up here now. I took it down. No one was buying any of it. But you can just buy me stuff instead, I guess. I don't know what I'm drawing here. I guess it is like a praying mantis, but those bamboo wipes show up on the build. Yeah, I may use them as like a cloak. Dip them in Mod Podge, let them dry off in the airing cupboard. I'm not getting out of the dead YouTube business anytime soon. No, probably not. What would I do anyway? Money goes to his alcohol. I don't know. It doesn't. And if I do buy alcohol, it's a cheap bottle of red wine, which is cheap, especially in Worthing. I found a shop that sells pretty good red wine for like a £5. Because no one drinks it around here. Yeah, Tinu is Cajun Craftastrophe, that's right. I only ever drink before live streams, so it's kind of like your fault. Anyway, let's talk to you lot. Let's Tinu off. See you later, Tinu. So who do I have here that's like a new sub? Because I've had a lot of new subs lately. And why are you unsubbing? Oh no, I drew on the wrong. Whoops. We just love you, Bill. Really love you. We watch your every move and pray nothing bad happens to you. We really, really would. What's everyone threatening me? I was wondering if you buy wine also. No, I wish I did sell it at the pound shop. I'm sure they have like a wine flavored drink at the pound shop. I like the way when he always says dry brush. I'm sure that's like a reference to Craftsman. I can't remember where I heard that. Oh, thank you very much, Lou. Yeah, I mean, I guess I asked for it. Thank you very much. How about giant mech water that carries all the other? Well, you remember that drawing I did with the that big doodle I did before. I want to make that, but I'm going to wait for Studson's moving castle to kind of evaporate. Well, it'll take a while. I want people to sort of forget about that before I make another kind of big build because it's going to kind of look like that. I don't want, I don't want to act like I don't want to, look like I'm copying them. Which I am. No, I'm not. His build did inspire me to want to build something big, though. I just wanted to get my teeth stuck into something big, Sounds really dodgy, doesn't it? Well, thank you very much, Ninetales. Yeah, I spent a long time. I mean, I'm spending a long time editing this one as well. It's really kind of delaying the release dates of the videos, but you know, my scratchboarding video did really well. And you know, is that because I put a lot of work into it, or is that because I don't believe that in YouTube? You know, you put a lot of work in, it gets paid off. I don't think that's true on YouTube. You can make shit and then still have it pay off. You know. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sean, Jean, Jean, Zin, Jean, Geigerman. Thank you for joining. There are lots of updates on there. This robot is going the wrong way, so I'm going to get rid of him. I mean, if you notice, I'm not really too bothered about what I'm drawing. I'm just kind of here to chat to you lot. The sound of undo. Tap, 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 tap. So, oh, you took cap blocks off. That's good. So, Bill, quick question. How do you make dry brush the coloured powder? Oh, thank you very much, W. WT. To make dry brush the coloured powder. There's a video. You have to go through my videos and have a look. There's one about weathering powders on there. So, go watch. Thank you very much for that donation. It's weird how donations work on YouTube. They kind of stick it in your ad revenue, which is weird. So you have to kind of wait a month, but it's, yeah, really appreciate it. Okay. I can watch it, but I'm not really a chatter. Neither am I, Wolven. You're join my Patreon too? Welcome. Thank you, Toddler Dragons. Are you a toddler dragon? Or are you several toddler dragons? Which one are you? Or are you all of them? Some names. So I'm thinking, so Halloween's coming up. Does everyone like Halloween? Because I want to make some. So I went to the pound shop and I got this. I bought this, and I want to kind of make it look like a real kind of scorched head, like a burnt skull with horrible flesh hanging. I want to make it look like a real horrible, rotten skull, and I want to do that. I might do that in a video. I might show people how to do like nice Halloween effects to do up your house. And I got this guy as well. I don't know what to do with him yet, but his bones are pretty good. I could probably use those in some terrain. Yeah, I could use him for something. I need to get more skulls though. I couldn't find them anywhere else. I need to. What do you think though? Would you quite like an episode about making realistic Halloween decorations? Would that be for a change? I mean, I think so. I love Halloween. Sounds good to you. All right. Thank you, Al Blake, for answering with the correct answer. Got the skelly bird to do the same thing. Yep, I did that last year with like some skeleton birds and some skeleton rats. I did them with my twin brother. Only one. My kid used to give me rocks and knickknacks he found in the garden, and I imagined they had tiny dragons on them, so I sculpted some. Okay. or spooky skeletal beadbot monstrosity. Yeah, but it won't look like a skeleton, will it? It'll still look like a beadbot. I'm going to do something that everyone can do. A bit of PVA glue, a bit of paint. One for the family, a proper art attack. Here we go, we've got the big Marge head again. But I think it's going to be his body now. Do you just want more beadbots? I'm thinking like, I don't know, I've got lots of ideas of videos. I've got lots of video ideas, but I've got to pick and choose carefully because once I get into one, it takes fucking forever to finish it. Okay, I'm going to do the Halloween project and then I'll have another secret project straight after that. I keep hiccuping, sorry. Straight after that, I've got another big collaboration project. It's a secret. Can't tell anyone. I haven't even told my patrons, have I? Maybe I told my patrons. I think you will need quite a few toilet rolls. There will be a lot of toilet rolls. Yeah, the heat wrap thing works very well, but I just, PVA glue and some stuff. It's going to be really simple, but it's just the finish on it that I like. And it's, Halloweeny. Halloweeny. I have to go over these again with pen tool. What was that? I missed a joke. Oh, you enjoyed the podcast. Thank you very much. I hope everyone's going to go and watch that podcast. Tinu deserves a lot of support. It's like one of those channels that needs more subs. He deserves more subs. It's really frustrating. Because it's like a TV show I would watch on TV, his stuff. It's that good. Production quality. It's how do you pronounce Greeble? Greebly. It's Greebly anyway. I always say Greeble because the LE is like an all sound. But it is Greebly. As Greg Greebly said, pronounce my name correctly. Yeah, I can imagine. Collaborations have been a lot of fun so far, almost overwhelming. Yeah, I can imagine these big playlists you have to catch up with. Who do you watch first? I'm like the same when I'm part of a collaboration. Like, who do I want to watch first? Usually me. No, I don't. I can't even watch my videos. What are you not talking about? Billy's got to run together, but I watch yours. Third, I don't keep track. Bill's. Oh, you got to run. What? I don't mean Bill's got to run to. Oh, Bill's. You're a Bill as well. Okay, I get you. I get you now. I thought you meant I've just got to. You're telling everyone I've got to run. I mean, Discord is quite. Well, apparently I've got like 500 people plus on my Discord, but it's pretty quiet, I don't see a lot of chatting. Well, there is quite a lot actually. I think I miss a lot of it, but Used to be quite active on there. You sign up for Patreon, what now? That's it. I just cash in the checks, Louis. Lou. Sucker. No, I'm joking. You get updates and stuff, and you know you get a rank. You get access to the higher tier on Discord. You know, the Rusty Peak. You get to go on there, chat to me when I'm not streaming. That's all right, David. You don't need to apologise for working on your D&D campaign. I mean, if you just stayed quiet, I probably wouldn't have even known that you were doing that. And you could have just carried on, guilt-free. Now I know. I guess it could be a sex thing. You won't know until you're in there. I mean, you have to ask my patrons. But he needs tank tracks, this guy. It's a sex thing. Join the Rusty Peak. Catch tetanus and other miscellaneous diseases. That's right. Mainly we get them from Jasmine, but we all talk about it. It's a selling point. It is. How do you get these diseases? See, that's the fun bit. Yeah. Maybe we just put it in the food. I don't know. Really builds the immune system, those Rusty Peaks. Now I'm seared. Do you mean scared? Yes, you should be scared. VG. Now I'm threatening you. People like want to threaten me tonight for some reason. My English is not the yellow from the egg. That's just true. We call that the yolk. English ain't his first language. German saying, does that even work in English? What, Jazz is the dealer of emotional damage? Does that work? Apart from when you threaten the children, Molten Minis has been a regular. I don't know, is he still there? He hasn't been banned for good, has he? He's usually always here. He might have just accidentally made a bad joke. But he's not here anymore. See, someone got me this. See this? Off the wish list. And I completely forgot what I wanted to use it for. Till recently, the last video, I've been using it a lot. Yeah, to burn things. I've been using it. Every single little bit of cheap plastic I get, I tend to scorch after watching the Craftsman video. Craftsman was talking about painting plastic, certain plastics, you have to kind of burn it a little bit. But I just burn all of it because, you never know. I don't know what sort of plastics or what. So I just kind of burn all of them a little bit. Seems to work. They seem to glue together a bit easier. Oh. I just found that Greebly door. Oh, thank you very much, Ben. A Norm MacDonald fan. I don't know. Is that the American Norm MacDonald? Do you remember that from the Greebly bit of my video? I just found that. It was on a coat hook up there. Should really kind of put that on something. Put it on a build. Yeah, I mean, not scorching, just kind of glazing all the plastics. I can't think of another, but he just passed away. Oh, well, I'll have a look. What is it with me doing these big kind of turtlebacks today? Well, I'm not going to do that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, good night, inhaler guy. Some boilers get the air from lofts. So does that mean, like, I'm dying in here? Lofts are actually classed as outside space for ventilation. Oh, really? So it's ventilated. I don't feel very ventilated in here. But then again, I don't know. In the winter, I do. In the winter, it feels very ventilated in here. A bot that resembles a desk lamp. The exhaust is to the side, but it sucks air from the loft. Yeah, my internet's bad. You're going to see me as a bunch of pixels. It looks like someone from Handmaid's Tale. Well, you know, it's interesting. You know, I've literally been drawing these all day. I was trying to show an example in my video of how to come up with ideas. So, yeah, I drew all of those, painted all of those today for the video. It's going to be a pixelated mess, but you can kind of get the idea. I've already done a big page of these doodles for the video. I guess he thinks I'm Servile because I'm British. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Maybe. Yeah, everyone in the Philippines thinks you're British. Well, let's not say everyone in the Philippines. Maybe just that guy. He is the size of a pixel. Well, it's a sketchbook. I've got lots of different skis. So you've now run out of ideas. I pretty much have. I'm just exhausted of, drawing. I got a feeling you're an American builder, Dub, yeah. Derby. How are there two? Did I just get a new dislike? That's fair enough. That's fine. Because I'm not really doing anything. Dislike parts, really. I mean, I can, it's all right. I can take it if someone doesn't like me. You don't have to make up this whole thing about dislike bots. It's fine if someone doesn't like me. That's fine. Hey, Bill. I just wanted to say you are so soothing. It's almost therapeutic. I've watched your guest Antioch video at least 15 times before bed. You're incredible. Love you. Bye. Thank you very much, Benoit van der Zijp. You can't take it when I say I like you. No, I don't trust. It's a bit creepy when you say it, Lazy Gadgets. I don't know why. Try and build a robot out of beads and a single armature. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I don't really dislike, I've never disliked anyone's video, well, maybe, but you know, what is the point? You might as well just, yeah, if you dislike it, you just turn it off, don't you? You'll be like a really kind of petty, yeah, someone just must really hate the person. Stay well, Bill, and help me go to sleep. Is that another fret toddler? Have you two got your own Discord chat yet, Laser and Fragmina? Oh, greetings, Portugal. I love Portugal. Been there a couple of times. You've subbed to me on. Thank you very much. I keep shaming people into joining me on our Patreon, but yeah, whatever. I don't care as long as you're in there. You just can't leave at the beginning of next month. I hate that. I hate the beginning of next month. I check at how many patrons have just left. The Samurai Bot. Yeah, I like that one. That's one of my favorites. What you drawing? I don't really know. Just kind of doodling bots like I'm going to ink in, and so I'll come up with ideas for builds. Right, good night, Tom Jolly. Hello, Scattered Terrain. Or is that you've changed your name? So does anyone play Stargrave? Yeah. Don't all answer at once. It's like the Iron Spider suit with an egg. Yes, it is, Jasmine. Thanks for like tearing it apart. I got no plans, just making them up, alright? I did think of the Iron Spider when I kind of did the back bit. You play D&D and 40k. Is the Stargrave even that popular yet? I thought everyone was kind of moving away from Games Workshop because they're cunts. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a big Marvel nerd as well, actually. Can't wait for my son to be old enough to start the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe from the beginning. I mean, Iron Man is it's like kind of one of the most adult of them, and you have to start with Iron Man, don't you? I want him to be old enough. Yeah, like, well, they should make it popular because you know if the YouTubers have found it, then that obviously means it's cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I love the Iron Giant, Benoit. I showed my son that film the other day. I think someone did a YouTuber I know did build an Iron Giant, but I love Iron Giant. Yeah, if you want to, you can start with Captain America, Jasmine, if you want to do it like chronologically. But I always just do it when the films were released. I really like Iron Man 3. I like all of them, most of them. But I really liked Iron Man 3, and I don't think he did very well, did it? Is a hot take. I love Ant-Man as well. I'm a fan of Shane Black. Well, I was a fan of him before he did Predators. And he did Iron Man 3. Yeah, I liked Iron Man 3. It was good. Anyone watch the new, um, what was it called? Shang-Chi? I can't remember. What's the new one? What's the new Marvel film? Shang-Chi. Yeah, anyone seen that? I have seen it. I wanted to go to the really cool cinema we have in town, and it's the first film that's kind of worth going to. Not that it's worth going to the cinema to see, but you know, it's always worth going to the cinema to watch a Marvel film. So we went to see that. Can you sign my moves if they can reach over here? Yeah, I mean it was quite good. I didn't like the end of Shang-Chi. I'm not going to say any spoilers, but it got a bit too fantastical, a bit too. I know it's a superhero film, but it didn't feel like it was in the same world as the Marvel films. You know, it is a Marvel film, but it just didn't feel like it was in the same world. When you had, what's his name? Was it Wang? He was in it. Yeah, I didn't like the weapons they were using either. Like, everything had to glow blue or glow red. It looked a bit shit. I like the Atlantis movie from Disney. I tried showing that to my son as well. It's not, well, I mean, technically it's connected, but it just doesn't feel like it. You know, it feels too fantastical, especially at the end. It doesn't fit in the same. You know, all the Marvel films are sort of grounded in reality, aren't they? Which makes them relatable. Black Widow is not good. Sorry, Todd. I thought Black Widow was terrible. Sorry to like kind of shoot you down, my brand new patron, but I hated Black Widow. I thought it's awful. But you're entitled to your opinion. Anyone like Treasure Planet? That was a good Disney film. I'm sorry, toddler. Uh, Treasure Planet. Anyone ever watched that? The Disney one. Yeah, they should have made. If they made it 10 years ago, and it wasn't directed by no name director who didn't really have a clue about directing a big budget film, then it might have been good. Yeah, that was a good film. My son likes that. Titan AE. I love. I showed my son that as well the other day because we watched Treasure Planet and then we went straight onto Titan AE. Similar. Yeah, until the robot shows up. That's right. He's a bit annoying. Yeah, I used to go to the MC. Is it MCM Con in the Excel Centre, Jasmine? I used to go there. Yeah, the soundtrack to Titan AE. It was all done by Lit, wasn't it? That's kind of my teen years of listening to that kind of skater rock shit. I don't know. My son loves Wally as well. What else? He loved Raya, but he loves all Disney films, to be honest. I might see if I can go to MCM again when it happens. I used to go there. Maybe I can. I used to have a friend who worked there. Might be able to get me in. I won't have to because there's always like a massive queue there. Puts me off going. I've got Titan AE songs in my head now. Oh, I love Labyrinth. I've showed him Labyrinth. Not Black Dark Crystal. I showed him Muppets, the Muppets movie, the recent ones. He's good with lines. Yeah, hopefully my friend will still work there. He might be able to get me straight through. What was I saying? It was the yeah. He loves the Muppet. Not well. He hasn't watched Most Wanted yet, but he's watched the one before. With the catchy songs in it. Never Ending Story. I tried showing him Never Ending Story, but even that's it's quite depressing. Thank you very much, Princess Damien. Muppets Treasure Island's good. I like. I'm going to show him Muppets Christmas Carol at Christmas. That was always a good Christmas film. Part of my family are from Dagenham. Is it the bad part? The part you're ashamed of? Still got a lot of family left in Dagenham. And they all think, my mum moved to Rochester, which isn't that far, but it's nicer than Dagenham. And they're all like, oh, who do you think you are moving away? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you think you're better than us? Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. But he's only 3 years old, so I've got to be careful what I show him. Have a good lunch, Magic Mindstorm. My cousin was a top paint sprayer for Ford. She was crazy good at it. Until like a robot came and took it over, I assume. Yeah, I guess I am better than them. That's true. Unless you are one of those family members in disguise. Everything that I need. It's clearly because she doesn't live in Dagenham. Got the whole wide world in the palm of my... So I got the Muppet song in my head now. So it is. My son just watches musicals all day. And you end up humming them all day long. Nuneaton. Is that a real place? I was raised in Clacton. I used to go to Clacton for holiday. Earworms. Yeah, but you know what? They're good songs. I think the bloke who wrote, well, it was not Jermaine, it was, anyone ever watched Flight of the Conchords? Yeah, I had my holidays in Clacton, Sarah. It must have been a Dagenham thing. So did anyone ever watch Flight of the Conchords? Because it was Bret McKenzie. It was Jermaine and Bret. But I think Bret McKenzie wrote all the songs in the Muppet film. Which makes sense because they're really catchy. And you can imagine him singing them all. Yep, I love Flight of the Conchords. It's one of the best programs ever. Many spies of eyes. The most beautiful girl in the room. I learnt to play that on the guitar. And I would sing it to my wife and she would hate it. Because she'd be the only one in the room. Was that a HBO show? We used to watch it on BBC Three. Hello, Smoyne. Is Smoyne unbanned now? Sorry for banning you, Smoyne, Simon. Yeah, Tell gets it every night under his window. He's like, I've got everything that I need right in front of me. And I'm just like outside his window. Is he telling me to shush? Did someone just tell me to shush? That's banning material, that is. This bloke's got a big cube body. Are you telling Laser to shush? That's fine, that's fair. Portlandia is also awesome, very close to reality in that town. What's Portlander? Never seen that. I'm the stats guy, I have to. He's not the voice of the people. You just watched Doctor Strangelove. I love that film. Why did you just watch that? I thought you were a chemist. All right, Lazy Gadgets. God, he's always in my chat, just kind of just taking over my chat. That's the good thing about digital drawing. How many have I done? This will be my 5th one, plus the one I deleted. And I'll link these in. Oh, I'm thinking of some sort of t-shirt with like maybe 50 of these things kind of pasted all over it. You know, like without the grid lines. I'm thinking of some sort of design for a t-shirt. Let your cat in, Bill. I fucking hate cats. We do have some cats, but I hate them. He's 3 years old, my son. Hugo. He's I did include his hand in my latest video. Don't know if anyone noticed that. I mean, you'll seem to notice when my hands are kind of like old and crusty and covered in glue, so I thought you might notice when a tiny little kid's hand popped onto the screen. I think some people would notice. Someone has lost a bunch of books, so I gotta go. What do you mean, bunch of books? Have a good one, Mr. Beamer. See you later, Nick. 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. You saw the hands. Next child's name, Boss. he's real. You would have seen a little bead hand come onto the screen if it was made out of beads. So, anyone going to salute then? Or was it just me and Tao? Me and Terry going there. Is that it? Not that that's a bad thing, Tao. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm a little bit over it now. The Marvel thing. Like, yeah, I wasn't really. I used to love it when a new Marvel film came out. So excited, you know, you hear the din 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 din. Get all excited at the beginning. Din 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 din. Do, 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 do. I'll probably get a copyright claim on it. DC is the best. Right, ban that, Gary. Ban him. It's unlikely I will say smart things when you're gone. Don't worry. Have I said any smart things while you've been here? Started watching The Walking Dead. I watched the first series when it first came out ages ago. And I just, you know, smart things. Yeah, I don't have any smart things. The atomic number of zinc is 30. Is that true? I don't know about this geezer with like a big block on his back. But you know what? I think I'm going to do maybe 100 of these and maybe kind of dot them around somewhere on like a poster or a t-shirt or something, you know, just a big doodle butt t-shirt. Hey Bill, you know why ducks have feathers? It covers their butt quacks. That's the smartest thing you've ever said. Demon mitten hands. This is quite good actually. Well, butt covers their butt quacks. But a butt quack isn't a thing, see. I understand you're replacing cracks with quacks. But no, I don't know. I don't think that joke does work. Maybe, might be reading into it. I was going to, so we're going to hear the joke in one of your videos soon, maybe? I might put it in there now, just because it's not funny. I might just stick it in there as a reference to that unfunny joke. Fart is a butt quack. So I just need to record narration for the latest video and do the pieces to camera. I always leave the pieces to camera at the end. I'm all set up ready for the piece to camera. I don't know if you can see my camera there on the side. Lights. So it's all ready. And I just decided to do this instead. Face experiment. Did I have a face experiment? Where did the Let's All Bully Bill thing come from? I think I kind of asked them to do it. Because I thought, it'd be funny. It's a very British thing to do, is to be self-deprivating, Is it deprivating or deprecating? I'm really tired. Including your money. Let's bring his high ego back down to it. I haven't got a high ego at all. End the stream early then. Do you want me to end the stream? Why do you want me to end the stream? Maybe you zoom in, it gets pixely on my screen. No. I probably won't even sleep. I'll probably... I'm just acting Mr. High Ego Man. If you say so. I'll probably go and edit some more straight from this. You're half asleep. YouTube grind. Yeah, it gets close enough. Yeah, I mean, it is close. The episode's close. See that as Jean, Zine. I'll try and keep up the good work. Hello, Cherry. Yeah, you can buy me better internet and it would probably fix it. I need to get decent internet. This is, yeah, it's getting a bit ridiculous now, isn't it? I probably won't stream again until I get good internet. But you know, internet companies, they're taking forever to get out there and install internet in places. I guess because everyone realizes they want better internet. Thank you very much, W. Watch any good movies lately? What did I watch? Not really any good ones. I watched that 1917 yesterday. It was alright. Yeah. It's alright. Went all that. There's no Saving Private Ryan, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think this might be a design for a T-shirt or a poster or a print. See you later, Ninth House. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be better with the second kid or more kind of complacent. I don't know. I mean, you learn a lot from your first kid, but then you kind of feel bad to your first kid that, oh, maybe I should have had like I don't know, rented a kid first so I could learn all this stuff and then use it on you. But now it's too late. You've grown up. Sorry. Yeah, but you know, just for a little bit, feed them and that. I wouldn't rent kids long term. Give them back to their owners afterwards. I mean, I already kind of like made him cry just before bed because that, you know, he knows what Marvel is. He knows about superheroes and he's really into it because he collects these kind of cards, like these Disney cards, and it has all the Marvel stuff in it. So he knows what Marvel is and the Hulk and Captain America and all that. And he's like, "Can I watch superheroes?" I'm like, "All right, we can watch the Lego superhero movies. You know, like the little Lego kid-friendly ones." He's like, "No, I want to watch the real people." My son knows a lot. You know, he's pretty good at talking. It's like, "I want to watch the real ones." I'm like, "Look, you can't. It's too grown up." And it's like, he ate his dinner and he kept saying like, "I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10." And that's how he does his age, by how much he eats and how tall he gets from eating. So he sold it. You know, I believed him, and I showed him. I don't know. I just showed him the beginning. I thought, what's the most out of all the Avenger films? I'm like, I could probably show him the beginning of Ultron. You know, because there's like a little battle scene where they're all just. It starts off with a battle scene straight away, no talking, and yeah, he didn't. He did. I think he did like it. But I don't know. He's like, I don't like this one. Don't want this one. I'm like, you haven't even seen anything yet. It's still a title screen. He's like, no, he's just, and he just works himself up. He was tired. It was nearly bedtime. It's probably just like me when I was a kid. Pain in the ass. This one's a bit weird. I quite like this robot. I like the big, what do you call those hats? Yeah, I liked Ultron. Yeah, my nephews love horror films. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm sure he's gonna love horror films when he gets a bit older. Try to play Bloodborne with my son in the room. He lasted about 20 seconds before the music spooked him too much. Yeah, Bloodborne. Yeah, I think you can play that with your kid. And how old's your kid? Your kid's younger than me, my kid, isn't it? I think I might make something like this. I quite like this one. See this weird kind of skeleton-y one? Big long fingers. I think it's quite cool. See, that's what I mean. That's what I do these sheets for, so I can come up with ideas. I like the big, what are they called? Like rice paddy hat things. I don't know what they're called. I ink those in, make them look good. I love it that even at 10 months they can kind of understand when something's scary. Oh, I love Star Trek. Yeah, I always used to turn over when I was like a kid. I'd see it come up like, after school on like BBC Two or whatever it was. I'd always turn over, but now I fucking love it. I watched it all. Kind of wish I watched them as they came out. Yeah, Werewolf in London is because his friend's like a zombie and he's constantly talking to his friend, and he's getting more and more rotten. And the effects look really good in Werewolf in London. It's a scary film. It's a decent ending, and it's got like the juxtaposition, like the upbeat music and stuff at the end. But he dies. He just gets shot and then end credits. That kind of shocked me when I was a kid. Right, good night, Simon. Deep Space Nine. Yeah, I mean, I've watched Deep Space Nine once. I like it, but I don't like the fact that they don't go anywhere. Yeah, there's also a good transformation in, I think, The Howling. I'm not sure which one it is. One of those. There's a really good transformation scene. Well, yeah, I've still not really watched the classic Star Trek. It's all Next Generation for me. Anyway, that's enough drawing for me. We've got 10 minutes. I'll just talk. I'm a bit tired. Just tired of YouTube. Tired of making videos every week. Dog Soldiers. Yeah, Dog Soldiers is a pretty good English horror, I quite like Dog Soldiers. So is everyone going to be watching horror films coming up to Halloween? I always try and watch as many like horror films as I can. I just kind of let myself down. Like I could watch a lot more. But horror films are no good on your own. You need to watch it with people. Yeah, I do like Captain Kirk. Yeah, I love watching Captain Kirk. I mean, I've watched quite a few of them, but I've never watched them as much as I've watched Next Generation. The Burbs, that's pretty tame. Terrain. I love Nightmare on Elm Street. I watch all of those. Obviously, Halloween. Phantasm films, maybe. I don't know. I've watched a lot of horrors. No, Friday the 13th is something you watch at Friday the 13th. No, I haven't. All the horror movies nowadays. All right, I can't stand modern horror films. Right, so when there's it's a quiet scene and there's like a jump scare, like a bump, and it's nothing. It's someone just standing next to them. They turn around and they bam, and then everyone jumps. The jump scares, right? And what these people don't understand, the people making these films, is I'm not scared. You've startled me. You made a loud noise and you've startled me. I'm a human being. So we're kind of built to react to loud noises and be startled. It doesn't mean you're a good fucking film director or you made a good horror. You've just made a really loud noise after a quiet segment. So automatically as animals, we are startled, but we're not scared. We're scared at things like The Shining. When you're looking and you think, what the fuck is this? What is going on? This is horrible. I would not want to be in this hotel. Not because there's bam in my ear every 2 seconds. That would be annoying, but it wouldn't put me off. It wouldn't scare me. But yeah, that's my feeling about my thoughts about modern horror films. I hate jump scares. They're just pathetic. I can go up to my wife and just go bam in her ear, and then she will jump. It doesn't mean I'm scary. It doesn't mean she's scared of me. It means she's a human being and gets startled at loud noises. But that's horror movies. That's all horror movies these days. And they're all shit. Anyway, I'll leave you with that rant. Psychological scare is worse than jump scare. No, psychological scares are good. That is when you're actually scared. I mean, you are scary. Maybe I am a little bit, but I'm the master. But do you agree? Like, you can see that, right? It's not. It's like fight or flight. You're not really scared. You've just been startled because there's a loud noise, and everyone, and that's all horror films are nowadays. Is that quiet, loud noise, startle? And it doesn't. They all think they're fucking good at making horror films, but they're not. The creepiest things is like, when you just linger on an image or you linger on something and there isn't any sound and you just like, you can't really work out what it is. Like, the unknown is scary. Yeah, startled and scared is different. Anyway, yeah, like the end of the first cycle. I'm picking all the paint off my table now. Hell House LLC. I've never seen that. I never know what to look for modern day. I just end up going with the classic horror films. Nightmare on Elm Street. They do. I guess they do like some jump scares, but not really. The scary part of that is the fact that you can't sleep. It's the concept. The concept's scary. Everyone needs to sleep, and if you go to sleep, this man's going to come with his knife hands and cut you up. So that's a scary thought. The fact that you can't sleep, you're not safe. Thank you very much, Mike Does Shot. What a big studio horror is just franchise diarrhea, whereas indie horror films are often awesome because they're made for who would all watch. Yeah. Did anyone watch The Witch? Anyone watch The Witch? That's a good example of a modern-ish kind of. Well, it's not set in modern time, but it was made not too long ago. It's a really good horror film. The Witch. Anyone ever seen that? It's a really good horror film. Everyone's gone quiet. Oh, my internet's just died. Classic films got a few jump scares because they were set in the mold, not just sticking to it. The Boy from Space scared me as a kid. Hellraiser, yeah, that was scary. That wasn't jump scares. That was more kind of visual, horror, wasn't it? Like, those things were creepy as fuck, and it was also the fact that, it's what they promised. This kind of never-ending hell of pleasure and pain. And it's just kind of creepy. They were sadistic. The Lighthouse. It's not really scary. Jules, The Lighthouse. I quite liked it. It's a bit. But The Witch. Everyone should watch The Witch. The Witch is really good. That's Bill's recommendation for horror. Go watch The Witch. It was out a few years ago. Maybe I'll think up some other horror films for you to watch at Halloween. Maybe we can all watch a horror film together. Maybe join my Patreon. We can do a Patreon horror film night, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Event Horizon. I like Event Horizon, but it didn't do very well. I always liked it. That is kind of a lot of jump scares, but the idea of being in space with that kind of that hell is pretty, horrible. Is it going to change the meaning of witch hand? I guess you're going to see some real witch hands. Yeah, I've seen Brightburn. That is scary, but not really. I wouldn't say it was a, we could do Hellraiser. Demon, you should be. Did I make a joke about Demon? I don't know. Yeah, I think we should do a horror movie night. There's got to be some way of, if anyone knows on my Patreon or Discord or whatever, how we can all watch the same film at the same time. Would we all need Netflix, or we could probably find it on, I don't know. Yeah, we can do that. Someone take charge. Brandoon, you're too busy. You're always working, aren't you? Jasmine, should we do this? Set up a horror film night? Maybe Halloween night. Maybe not Halloween night. Maybe around Halloween. You can stream Amazon Prime free on Twitch. Really? Well, maybe we can. We'll have someone with good internet stream it. Yeah, that's probably a good point. But maybe we should do that. We'll talk about it. We go, Jasmine and Tel. We can go on the event planning page. We can plan an event. Well, that's because I'm busy making the videos that brings in all the patrons and the people on Discord. So that's how it works. I get my people to do it. They are my favourite people, but Anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, be nearly 2 hours. Thank you for your donations, everyone. Thank you for your. I think I got been buzzing, so I assume a lot of people joined Patreon, or a couple of people did, and I really appreciate it. Don't forget, check out the wish list down below. You can buy me stuff if you want. If you don't want to give me any money, but yeah, all this helps me make the episodes. I know everyone always says that, but it really does. You get fuck all from YouTube. You get nothing. And this is my full-time job, so it's kind of like anything you buy me on the wish list is something I don't have to buy myself. All that. So it really helps, and I hope you enjoy the videos. They're better than these live streams anyway. Hello, Spizer. We're just going, and maybe I'll stream in a couple of weeks. I might try it and get some. Tell we're a bit late with the Muppets soundtrack now, or we've kind of moved on. But anyway, bye bye. Don't forget, join Patreon, wish list down below, whatever. How do I shut this down? Bye.